how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to Aberration. So, ladies and gentlemen, folks of all different configurations of existence out there, this is going to be probably the very end of our aberrant adventure today. This episode may be the very last. As you can see, I've got myself a nice set of tech armor right here. We've got it dyed so that the colors are a little bit more aberrant oriented. By that I mean I made the lights purple, so that's cool. On top of that, there it is, the tech replicator. We're gonna actually fly across and go get a look at it. Loud as the thing is, I haven't really used it for very much of anything else aside from crafting this lovely shotgun right here, which is all the way up to 755% damage. Doesn't have the best durability, and I only really had the resources to make one, but I do have all of the other Ascendant shotguns in my inventory. I have so many. I've got all three of them, these two right here and this one. They're kind of beat up from the Gamma fights, but you know what? It's all good. I did end up going back and fighting them a couple of times. Just wanted to get enough element to craft this, because in here, I can go ahead and go right to the boss without having to cannonball all the way down there. So that's fantastic. I'm hopefully not gonna accidentally take a dino with me that I don't want. There's always a possibility of that, but yeah, being able to just do this right here is gonna save me a lot of trouble. So I think we're ready to go with the Alpha Rockwell fight, and it's gonna be probably very boring. Whatever you saw in the last video, the Gamma version, that's pretty much gonna be the whole fight, just, you know, more buttons to push, because it's gonna take longer, because he's got 150,000 health per tentacle or something like that, something ridiculous, and there's gonna be a lot of intermissions, and it's gonna be like a 25-minute, 30-minute fight, and it just won't be great. But we're gonna try. I got this shotgun right here, pretty much, like I said, plus 3 other ones, and a lot of ammunition. A lot of bullets. And plenty of cactus broth, and plenty of focal chili to run faster. I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully I can do well. I've got plenty of stuff in here to fight the boss. My nameless venom is kind of disappearing. I've got everything I need to summon this right here, minus, you know, like, more alpha trophies, because I've only seen one of each. So without any further ado, I guess, let's actually go ahead and equip our ghillie, because we're still going to be using that. I have the good stuff here. I will go in here to this little hut, store all of my stuff that I don't need, and then I will come back and deal with, well, whatever we got to do afterwards eventually. Guess I don't probably need the element in my inventory there anymore. Not going to be necessary. I want to be as light as I can. I'm probably going to be losing a lot of my ammo, just because I don't think my light pet can actually carry it. But there's probably not going to be very much left by the time it's over. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and call it out here. Oh, yeah, okay. The ring's not that big at all. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Got everything that I need. Ugh, this is going to be exciting. Not really. This is probably actually going to be relatively boring, I got to tell you. But hopefully it's, you know, it marks a very kind of anticlimactic end to an otherwise very painful, frustrating map, I got to tell you. We're going to save right before we go in. Okay. There we are. We got everything we need here. Yeah, so like I said, the whole thing is pretty much going to be what I just did, but you know, everything's red now. Yeah, 15,000 per tentacle, 115. Yeah. It's going to be rough. It is going to be rough. But like I said, it's going to be a lot of the same. Waiting for him to be done being dramatic, and then we're going to take him down. Yeah. A lot of damage. As with before, a lot of this is probably going to be edited out just for the sake of not being super repetitive. I know that it might not be the most interesting thing in the world to watch, but, you know. For those of you that are interested in hearing the dialogue that he has to say, I realize you can't probably really hear it all that well, just because of the fact that the music is so loud comparatively. There are tons and tons and tons of videos out there with the full fight, with the whole dialogue and everything, so it should be good to go. I don't really know how long this video is going to be. Like I said, it's going to be like 20 minutes of this. I'll do like a ring around and then probably just skip to like the halfway point when he's like half dead. That'll kind of help me keep her rolling, you know what I mean? Yeah, so on the Gamma version, this shotgun is like 2 shots and the tentacle's done. I was able to kill him in like, I think 6 minutes, I want to say, roundabout on Gamma. I didn't even try Beta. But yeah, aside from having to run through and get a ton of artifacts, which I could actually do on my Dracoteuthis, it was actually really easy. It's just farming all the nameless venom and getting all of the basilisk scales and all that was not so great. It was kind of on the annoying side, but it's all good. Yeah, this should be relatively quick. At 15,000, we're 5K in. Should be able to get 10,000 in, I'm hoping. I don't really know, we're gonna see. Let's go, keep going here. 15,000 in, we're still going. I don't know if it's like a time limit for how long he's down or how much damage he can take. Yeah, that's like a fifth of his health. I mean, that's pretty good. There's probably gonna just be more intermissions. It'll be more spaced out, but it should be okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, he's done. Yep, and then the next ring around is pretty much gonna be the same. Gonna take down these orbs. Gonna be a lot of reds. Don't want to lose my ghillie, but I will be okay. I will say that if I do, because the cactus broth is really all I need. As long as I can maintain that, we're good to go. Yeah, this fight legit on multiplayer isn't too terribly bad. It's not like as exciting as like the Master Controller or really even I guess the Titans, but yeah, single player. I mean, this is what you got to deal with. This is it. There's no more to it than this. I mean, I'm gonna have no trouble at all. The only way I could ever get screwed up here is that if I accidentally hit like a Reaper or something like that, or I miss one of those balls. If they hit me, I'll be in trouble. I mean, I have my charge light, so it's not like it really makes a difference. I can still take a Reaper down relatively quick, but on Alpha, they're a lot worse. Then there's the electrocution and all that. If I get zapped by those tentacles with their lightning, light pet falls off. It's just really like little errors if I decide to not pay attention. That could harm me. But otherwise, not really. I'll be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna take this down. Probably just keep moving on like this. And then we'll be back if anything exciting happens. But like I said, this is pretty much going to be all you see. Get a good look at Rockwell here. You get to get a nice up close and personal look at him. Yeah, that's about it. He's probably going to go, yep, intermission. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is going to be, an ordeal, I tell you. This is going to be an ordeal. And we're back down here in the middle again. So we can just keep reloading, keep blasting, keep blasting. Probably gonna go in through another intermission phase, I think. He's getting close to half. I think that's probably where we're gonna end up getting him. Seems like I'm actually spending less time fighting him like this than I did before on Gamma. Like, less intermissions, he's half dead already, you know what I mean? I mean, either that or I'm just doing really good. It'd be nice if there's some kind of a time limit, like pop up, go attack Rockwell, you know what I mean? So I could know. Well, because you kind of look like that, that's why everybody doesn't think you're a good guy. He's walking around looking like that, and everybody's like, oh yeah, no, he's not a good guy at all whatsoever. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm the most trustworthy guy ever. I'm trustworthy McTrustington. Happy friendship man of the Arcs. All I want to do is experiment on your pet Shinehorn. Turn it into a monster of element-infused nightmare. What's wrong with that? What could ever be to the downside of such an occurrence? I just hear the element talking to me. That purple water that melts everything that touches it, I hear voices from it. It's a very rational, sane thing to say. I don't know why anybody would think I'm crazy. The holy instrument of mankind's final evolution. Yeah, I have no idea why anybody would be off-put by that at all. It's a mystery to me. Many have tried and failed. Who's tried and failed? Pretty sure Mei Yin sent your ass on down to this hole here. I watched the Explorer Note series. Nettie, the noodle. I saw him do it. All right, here we go. And right into an intermission, I'm betting. Probably get down to 50K and then he'll go into an intermission. Or no, even less than that, actually. That is such a shame. Oh, yeah. Anybody else read those audio logs that came out, by the way, that Wildcard just released, like the Rockwell Note 1 for Lost Colony? I'm very excited about that. That looks really cool. David Tennant back voicing him again. Definitely giving him a Jekyll and Hyde kind of vibe going forward, I gotta tell you. So instead of 3 shots, this thing is taking these tentacles down in about 4. Even I might land me like maybe if I'm a little bit closer, I might be able to do better. But yeah, no, that's pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna need all the ammo that I got. I think I would have been able to get away with like 1,000. Would I start with like 1,600? I'm only through about 300. That's only like 3 stacks of ammo. Yeah, this is not a problem at all. Just got to keep my eye on the bottom right. If I let that cactus broth wear off, yeah. This is basically, once again, Scorched Earth coming in clutch, being the thing that makes my life easier. Everybody talks so much heavy duty, like industrial quality shit on that map, and I'm telling you. So much good came out of it, so very much. Wyverns are great mounts and they're good for farming. The map itself is very easy artifacts, easy caves. Very simple building, not the most resource-rich thing ever, but you know what? Still a fun map, still good, still engaging. It's unique. A lot of maps have jungles and forests, but how many of them have deserts, huh? Yeah. More maps have oceans than deserts, okay? And you guys are like, oh, the ocean has nothing to do and it's boring. All right, here we go again with this shenanigans. Just gotta blow up the red ones. Don't want to get hit by a red one. I'm probably gonna get hit by a red one because I am very bad with aiming. All right, gotta sacrifice. Jesus Christ, that was very scary. Oh, there's so many. Don't get hit by that. Very bad, very, very bad. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is the Rockwell shotgun. I'm gonna have to paint it, give it like a nice aberrant coat of paint. Is there an aberrant shotgun skin? Does that exist? If there isn't, there should be. Oh, I almost didn't see that little devil right there. A little nameless. Gonna go around him. Skirt him here. Yeah, he ain't paying attention at all. Let's see if when I beat Rockwell, if I actually get to ascend properly. Every single time I've tried to ascend, I get almost all the way through it. And then for some reason, I don't actually get to the end, you know? All right, to get you almost down, we're gonna reload this shotgun so I don't end up going into the ball phase with no ammo. Blast you, reload. It's very strategic, this is. All right, there we go, down again. Let's see how far I can actually get into it. It might stop me here a little early. I got a lot of damage into him in the very beginning, so maybe there's a possibility I could beat him another intermission, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna take a look. I'm hoping that I can, because my god, those suck. I want to just do big damage and then move on with my life. That's something that could be done. Can I accomplish that? If this isn't it, the next one will be for sure. All right, swap to the other one. Just want to do damage. Don't really care what kind. Just want to do damage. There we go. Oh god, here it comes. All right, one tentacle left. So we can run in and hopefully take him down. Please don't do another intermission. Please, 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 dear God, do not do another one. Let me just kill him. I don't want to have to do this song and dance again. I think we got him this time. So very close. And Dunzo. There we go. Oh my God. Okay. We got him. Give him all my shotguns. Everything of value here. Everything I can fit into him. That's all the ammo I can fit. That kind of sucks. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, here we go. Oh, look at that. Schnazzy. Here we go. 2, 1, off we go.
It needed to be done, Survivor. Rockwell is finally no more, as surely nothing could have survived that art's destruction. Perhaps in oblivion, there is a measure of peace for the man Edmund once was, and not the monster he became. Now that you've ended the threat from above, it's finally time for you to join me on the surface below. We must turn our attention to Earth. Everything you've survived has prepared you for this. You must confront humanity's past, so that we can restore our planet's future.
Clones. bodies. Copies of our original selves, but with our memories and, I don't know, maybe our souls too. Who knows? It's all way beyond this GI's pay grade.
Copies of our souls?
Mika, listen, kid. These are just dumb stories. I don't know the half of what actually went on down there.
No, that part was true. I can tell. If we are clones, if we all died, and tech brought us back, then we could use it to bring back other lost people, right? Yeah!
Hey now, the doc wanted to bring someone back with that stuff. Didn't work out so good for him, did it?
You said Rockwell was from the wrong time to even know how to use tech. But my dad...
Your dad was from the right time. But he and I saw up close how that crap wrecked the whole damn world.
Language?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Anyhow, that story can wait. Right now, you need to find something for your pal Honker here to eat.
Okay...
Atta girl. Because this next bit, well, it's filled with some tough memories for old Bob.
Wow, okay. Pretty dark here. Anybody else notice that? Weird. Oh, okay. Wow, that was pretty strange, but all right. Well, I guess that was the end of Aberration. My God. Well, yeah, apologies for the back half of that Ascension cinematic not working. I don't know what it did. You can look it up online if you really want to see it that bad. I don't know why it's been doing that. It's done that every time I've defeated Rockwell. I don't know if it's a bug, if it's on my end, or it's the game itself, but who knows. If you want to look it up, basically what you missed is after I go through the portal, I end up crash landing on Earth. I'm in a little grassy field with trees and everything around me with some ruins off in the distance, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't look too bad. And then the shield falls, and then everything's completely screwed, and then you hear the King Titan roaring in the background, and that's that. And so begins Extinction. So, now that we're done with Rockwell, I should have my implant. Yes, there we go. Alpha Rockwell, Overseer, Manticore, Dragon, Megapithecus, and Broodmother. Oh my, oh my. Okay, yep, and I'm being attacked here immediately. So now I've got to go get my stuff back. I'm very sure that Geico's up here again. Yeah, he didn't die. Yep, he is all the way up there at the Green Obelisk, 100%. Or not Green Obelisk, but he's at the portal. So I'm gonna have to go get him. And yeah, I think we're pretty much squared away with all this stuff right now. I don't know. What do I want to bring with me to Extinction? That's the real question here. That's what you really want to find out. I mean, in terms of equipment, I don't really have the ability to bring a Heliocoprion here, and I mean, I don't know. Some decent blueprints I could bring along for a couple of things maybe in the future, but aside from that, I mean, what really do I need here? I mean, a lot of this stuff, I mean, you know what I could bring is the Zungi saddles. Those are pretty nice. I don't have a lot of those. Gigantoraptors I never use. Carcinos I'll bring. Definitely. Roll Rat I'll bring. We're just going to compare what I have here. An Ascendant Yeeling saddle with 32 defense. Compared to this one with twice as much, just less durability. Very strange. Very, very strange. Other than that, though, I mean, really, what is here that I need to bring with me? Araneo? I guess I might as well bring one of them if they get their TLC. But, yeah, okay, cool. And, I do need to go and get my tech suit. I'm gonna bring that with me. Well, not bring it with me, but, you know. I'm gonna use it to fly around on this map until I can get done and everything uploaded. In terms of creatures, I mean, I don't really know what to bring with me. So, definitely don't have an Araneo saddle. We're going to look at Zungi. Yet, nope, don't have either one of those. How are we doing for Carcinos? Nope, don't have one of those. What about Long Neck? Yep, this one's better. And then we have Shotgun, bring that. We have anything for Riot Shields? Nope. What about Roll Rat? Rat. Don't have one. And Yeeling. Don't have one. So that's all the good aberrant creatures there taken care of. Let me run over here. We'll grab this. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. Why is it so dark in here? It is like the darkest thing ever. I don't understand. Like pitch black. Not starring Vin Diesel, starring me. Okay, so that's it for blueprints. Now I've got to think about creatures. Obviously, since I went through the trouble of doing it all, the Carcinos is coming, Rock Drake is coming, Dracoteuthis is coming, and you know what? I'm going to bring Megaloceros on the off chance that those guys get a TLC as well. Also, why are all the lights off? Is it just me or is it very dark in here? Why are these lights off? It's like pitch black in my base. Very strange. All right, so we need to bring Carcinos, Big Perp. I think that's the one you want to bring. Yep, Big Perp. We're going to bring a male just to have something to breed if I need to make another one. Would this be the perfect male? It looks like this one would be. All right, we need our Rock Drake. Rock Claw, yep, that's the one. And I need a perfect female. 236, 36, 236, 185. I think the 236s are the best. Yep, perfect F, we'll bring that. We need Megalosaur. I don't even remember what the best level was. I remember the name of the thing was Nightmare. There we go. There's that guy, and I need a female. That thing at night will still be really good. It's not going to get its aberrant stat boost because it's not on aberration anymore. I don't know if they changed that, but as far as I remember, that doesn't work anymore. 237 is the best. Okay, that's all those done. I'm going to bring my light pets with me. I did actually tame Featherlights. They are my favorites. I didn't do much with them, but I did get a perfect male and a perfect female. So we're going to bring those. Should I bring a Bulb Dog? I don't have very many of them, and none of them are really all that good. So far, my Glowtail has been the all-star here. I don't really want to get rid of him either, but we'll bring Cthulhu, the actual, like, fully mutated one here. And I'm gonna need a female. Dracoteuthis. I don't know how good these are actually gonna be, just because without Charge Light, they're kind of worthless, but it's kind of why I'm bringing a light pet. Definitely gonna be bringing Geico. I'm gonna have such an accumulated mass of pets here. I really am. So we're gonna go up. I'm just gonna fly up. I'm not really gonna try that much, but we're just gonna fly up here, go get Geico, and then that'll be it. Yeah, there's Geico right here for whatever reason. I don't know why. He's just chilling. This is where it always drops him. It's very weird, but yeah, interesting. Also, hey, look, a HuskyWolf. Also, you know what I found? I don't even know if I'll find one up here, but Elder Claw spawn on this map now. I just discovered that. I haven't been back to the green zone hardly at all, but they spawn up here now. I don't know if I'll come across one. There's a good chance of it. I've seen them a few times. The hell with it, we'll just make it easy. Yeah, Elder Claw spawn here. What's the closest one? There's a 145 right here. Could you imagine? If I would kill this thing, how easy it would be to get a good level 1 of these on this map? Because crystals everywhere. You could make a nest. I mean, right here they are. It just spawns on this map now. So, you get all of the, like, fancy Bobstall Tails creatures. You just don't get Drakelings. Everything else will spawn on this map, but not Drakelings. So you get those, Veilwind, Cosmo, obviously flyers like Dreadmare and whatnot, but Pyromane are on here. You get fantastic tames too. Very strange, very, very strange. Oh boy. Hard to believe how things started up here, huh? This is where the whole thing began. This little hovel. This little corner middle of nowhere where I was harassed by INOstrancevia for like 10 episodes before I finally found myself a little slice of peace. Oh my. Yeah. Little laggy up here. Don't mind that. But yeah. Yep. Aberration is a map like no other. I will tell you that. It is a unique experience. It's very hard. Very time consuming. But it is a lot of fun. It's very rewarding. And then, like I said, the boss fight is so easy. Also, my god, it is tremendously laggy up here. I don't know why it is, but you know what? It don't matter. We're gonna go back to the base now. Get our creatures uploaded. And then that's gonna be it for Aberration. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to use this map for resources. I've kind of thought about it. How do I want to deal with Aberration and Scorched Earth going forward? Do I want to use them? Do I have anything on them that I'll actually need? And I was like, you know what? Scorched Earth is a great blueprint map. I can go get a Heliocoprion from the island, bring it to Scorched Earth, go farming for dragon hordes with my Drakeling, and then just turn everything into blueprints, basically, and then bring it here. Seems to be the best way to do it. And then this map, obviously, is going to be the resource map. I mean, I have a couple of networks of Black Pearl farming set up, just with the, what do they call them? Connected storage. They're all down there. So I can use that. I definitely will be, to kind of transport things back and forth quickly. I can't go all the way to the bottom, but I can certainly make it quick. Unless Extinction's really good for that stuff now. I don't know. OSDs are really good, so, I mean, there are bodies of water large enough to put a Heliocoprion on that map, and I'm pretty sure there's Drakelings, and realistically, probably Pyromane, Dreadmare, everything else under the sun as well, so there's a good possibility that I might not really have to go off of Extinction much, especially for a while. Now, there was something that I wanted to show you guys over here, by the way. I don't know if it's still here, but it's something that might help you out if you're struggling. I don't know if it'll have respawned, but no, it doesn't look like it did. So over here, underneath one of these little areas, I think it was right here, but down here in this little crack and crevasse here, I've noticed it hasn't respawned yet. The coordinates are 4068, like 40.068.5, and down there were red gems, just spawning in the blue zone. It's the only place I've seen them so far. I don't know if it'll be the only area down here you can get them without having to go to the red zone, but I stumbled across them. Don't remember them ever being there before, but it's something to think about. I think there's a couple of areas up there in the green zone, like tucked away, you can get blue gems. Just something to think about. We'll throw that out there. There's lots of secrets on this map. Even on the last day, I'm still finding new stuff. As far as the next map goes, I gotta think about what I want to do for mods. There's a lot that I have planned that have come out since I started this Let's Play. Way back in the summer, I think now. It's already like halfway through fall, and I'm just now getting it done. It's been months. Some of the mods are going to be coming out, and I'm not going to be using them anymore. There's a few that I'm kind of not really interested in using anymore. But at the same time, there's been a lot of new creatures that have come out, so the gaps will be filled, I can promise you that. Okay, let's get all the good saddles off of these guys. I definitely don't want to lose them. I have a lot of good ones. I'm considering bringing them with me. I can't turn them into blueprints, unfortunately, because like I said, I can't bring a Heliocoprion here, and I don't want to cheese one on, just so that I can do that. All right, let's bring all these with us. Go ahead and upload them all. We'll take Krabby, Rockclaw, Hulu, Big Perp, and Nightmare. And just like that, all of the dinos have been brought, and I think I got all their saddles put away and everything. We will bring Geico as well. He's definitely coming. It's been a steadfast friend this whole time, so I'm definitely bringing them with me. And I'll have to bring a female Glowtail along just to breed them. Definitely want to have light pets. They're going to be really, really good. Especially, like I said, if I'm going to be using Dracoteuthis for anything. Bring a female. Decent level. Not great. Lyatwolg. It's definitely an interesting name choice. If you haven't figured it out, that's Glowtail backwards. Very creative, I know. Very, very creative. And then, yeah, it's a shame to waste all of this perfectly good stuff here, but you know what? Whatever. I will be back to this map. I definitely will be. I will leave the cactus broth here. I'm actually going to take it out and leave it on this map. Because farming Rockwell for hundreds of element to craft, like, really good tech stuff might not be such a bad thing to be able to do. So all this stuff is definitely going to stay here. I lost like half my bullets, but I can always get more. All right, well, that's that. We've got all of our dinos put up. We got one more really decent looking drop right down there in the middle of the base. This map has definitely been a thrill ride. Like I said, I have an interesting love-hate relationship with this map. I do enjoy the environment, the themes, everything about it. Like, it is so interesting, even though I've spent like 99% of my time in 2 zones. I mean, that's just kind of a given, though. But the progression, the forced progression, is interesting. The lack of flyers, I'm definitely not going to miss that, I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed having a Dracoteuthis to fly me around everywhere. It made the map feel small and kind of bland from all the way up there, but I'm glad that I could kind of skip over some things that I've done 1,000 times already. Yeah, I mean, this was a good map. I rank it pretty high. Definitely top favorite, with Scorched Earth coming in at a close second. I don't really like Extinction, I'm not going to lie. I'm not really looking forward to that map. I just don't like the progression of it. I don't like the whole focus on the Titans as bosses. I miss having caves. like proper caves. And then you got Lost Colony coming out very soon, so that's going to be something to look forward to. But for now, as an earthquake is shaking Aberration, about to explode before we get out of here, one last time on Aberration, if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Hope you're excited to see Extinction. If you're not, get excited anyway, because that's all I'm going to be doing for the month of November. But with all that said and done, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.